join me in welcoming Mr. David Meyers and the 8th grade band to the stage.
Into the Storm was inspired by the storm of the century, a historic blizzard in 1993. The composer spent most of his life in the southern United States, far away from the vicious winter storms of the northeastern part of this country. Spending 4 days completely snowbound prompted many hours of watching and listening to the spectacle of nature outside the comfort of a warm house and a roaring fire. Every storm has an eye, which is a period of intense calm and beauty. The center section of the work depicts this. The fear of the storm returns, building to the most intense section of the piece. The brass section will be picking a random note, so it will be a very dissonant, finally building to a strong fortissimo. The storm ends as abruptly as it began.
Of Anna Couch, Claire C., and Aisha Patel will play the Dance of the Sugar Plums Fairies next. This piece was first performed by the ensemble at Barnes & Noble in November. So without further ado, the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies by Anna Couch, Claire C., and Aisha Patel.
We ordered a cartoon time machine from Acme, so sit back and enjoy the ride. We will visit Springfield, Looney Town, the prehistoric, future tense, and more. Inspector Clouseau even makes an appearance. Ladies and gentlemen, I present you with Cartoon Symphony.
The quartet of Conrad Lenio, Tyler Ortiz, Elias Putney, and Sammy Willie will play the Rustic song and Ciliana next. This piece was first performed by this ensemble last week at the Memorial Art Gallery.
All right, in the interest of brevity, I did write down a couple things so I don't go long. Some of my family wasn't able to be here tonight because of a scouting engagement that my son had, so I did want to start by thanking them because they do without me quite a bit because of work things. And Dave Luce and the custodial staff have been so great, and they make sure that everything is ready for us whenever we need it. And half the time when I don't even ask for it, he takes care of that. So I wanted to thank the custodial staff and Dave Luce especially. I also want to thank all of my music faculty colleagues all over the district. Even tonight, there's a bunch of them here when they could be other places, but they're here seeing old faces, familiar, well, not old yet, but faces from the past, again, and helping me out. So I want to thank them from all over the district because they are just the best, and I'm always amazed by the things that they accomplish. And I just want to read this kind of word for word. You parents know how much I rely on you to get the things done that we would never be able to do if you didn't care as much as you do. I have two students to mention for their selection to the Area All-State Band. This is Ian Doctor, Gruner. They were selected to represent Brighton in the band, which was selected from an area encompassing all of Monroe County, most of Wayne County, well past Newark, and south all the way to Canandaigua, including parts of Livingston County. And it's an amazing, amazing accomplishment that these guys did. So congratulations to you guys. The last thing that I'm going to say is that if there are some of you who would be interested and willing to help with just a little bit of lifting right after the concert, I would really appreciate it because we have ensembles tomorrow and every day, and I need to get the line of percussion equipment back downstairs. It would be greatly appreciated if any of you could help out with that. And I'm going to have Jess come on.
Mexican Fiesta is a tasteful medley of 3 Mexican folk songs. Sombrero Nuevo is upbeat and cheerful. La Rosa Montana is stately and dignified. We will close out the song and concert with the festive Fiesta Verano. Have a wonderful end of the year and happy holidays.